Hey guys, this is Manifesting Better, and I'm back with another video and another topic that needs to be addressed. I also have an Instagram account, the link for that is in the description box below. Coaching is also available, the link for that too is in the description box below. Today's video is something that I have previously made a post on, but I decided to make this video because I get a lot of questions like these. So questions like I manifest some things but others don't work, or some things manifest instantly and others take months, or why can I only manifest a call or a text or a small amount of money, right? So I thought that making this video would be very helpful for you all to cover this topic, how to manifest consistently. So how I would want to start this video is this one line, and this will be the summary of the video today. This line is: things manifest consistently when you choose to show up for yourself as the new version of yourself consistently. Now let me explain what it means. It means that you will only manifest things consistently when you start showing up for yourself as the new version of yourself consistently, even when it's difficult, even when it's not practical, and even when all the odds are against you. Usually what happens is, and I see this happen in the community a lot, is we start doing something. So we start a process. Let's say I picked up affirmations, right? So I start doing some affirmations, I do them for a few days, then I start to feel bad, or then I see something opposite, or then someone says something to me that is contradictory to what I want, or something happens, just some contradictory circumstance happens. And that is when we start to dwell, and that is when we start to get resistant, and that is when we start to go all down on this line that, oh, why does nothing work out for me, why is everything so difficult, and stuff like that. Although I do understand that it's natural and it's human to feel bad, right? And I have been the biggest advocate of not fighting your emotions or not ignoring your emotions, and not fighting your triggers. Working on those triggers and working on those emotions and learning to regulate them is something that I have been preaching since I started this channel. But one thing that you guys have to realize, that you cannot persist based on your convenience. When I say you cannot persist based on your convenience, I mean that you cannot just conveniently say that, oh, when things are going right, when everything is going good, I am persisting. But as soon as something difficult happens, as soon as something a little bit contradictory happens, and as soon as I get into a state where I see something opposite, or where I feel bad, or where resistance comes, I will start to doubt the process. I will start to go down. I will start to dwell. I will drop everything I'm doing just because it gets difficult. Till you will keep persisting based on your convenience, till then you will not get consistent results. Because then what will happen is that, what I have seen with, like I have always mentioned, with all my clients and with myself too, what I have seen is that that convenience is, that inconvenient thing is usually going to come, probably in the manifestations that you have opposing stories against and that have been difficult for you. That inconsistent and inconvenient thing is usually going to come. You are going to get triggered, but it's more about how to handle that trigger and how to handle that inconvenience that matters. Yes, it's important to regulate your emotions, and I have a video on how to handle resistance. I will post it down in the description, the link for that. But until you actually learn to persist and show up even in inconvenient situations, till then you will probably not get sustainable results. And in the end, it's all about sustainability. It's all about getting sustainable results, because you just don't want that you manifest something one time and then it just goes away. Eventually, you want that thing to be sustainable in your life. You want that thing to stay in your life. You want that when you go forward with manifesting anything else, you have a structure and you have a routine. You have things that you know will get you the results. You have some tick marks that you can do and know that this will probably get you a good kind of result in the manifestation side of things that you are going for, right? We all want that sustainability. We don't want that things come and go away and we just spend our life manifesting them again and again and again and again. So you get money, you lose it, you get money, you lose it. Or Whenever you are manifesting a relationship, you get a person and then you go away again. Again, the same drama happens. Again, the same relationship issues happen. We don't want that. One thing that has really helped me with it is first noting down the techniques, the methods, the ways to handle things that I have used. Basically, journaling down everything and knowing, so that when I'm in a situation similar to this the next time, I know exactly what worked out for me the last time. I have shared things on how I go about journaling things in my personal routine video. I will also link it down below. But structures, routines, being in a disciplined manner, and that doesn't matter. You don't need to have a structure like mine. You don't need to have a routine like mine. But a routine in itself provides order. A routine in itself provides something to fall back onto when things aren't going your way. Now, you can be totally different. You can be a totally different person for whom routines don't work at all, and that is what makes you feel structured, then go for that. But I am talking about someone, for someone like me, routines have been a game changer. And I would say that before discarding the purpose of a routine, at least try it once or twice for a good amount of time, for a 2-3 month period, to know if it is working out for you or not, and be very disciplined at it. It will probably give you good results. See, it's all about changing your definition of success. When you will start defining your success based on your consistency and not based on the outcome will then become a byproduct of that consistency. For example, let's say I want to get really good at running, right? Let's say my goal is uh, or let's go for a better example. Let's say I want to lose a lot of weight, right? And I'm just going to be taking an example based on a gym and a normal day to day perspective. So let's say I have to there are two people, both of them, their goal is to lose a lot of weight, right? And they are going with the conventional way of dieting, working out, whatever it is, right? And person one defines his progress based on checking his weight every day. Every day as he wakes up, he checks his weight, and based on the digits, he defines if it's working or not. And then there is person two, who defines his success based on the consistency he has. So his consistency and his victory is defined by how many days he worked out, how many days he did eat according to his needs. And this can be used. So how many days, instead of what I can see, it should be more on how many days did I stay consistent, how many days did I do my affirmations, how many times did I regulate my emotions, how many times did I act on my fear, right? Obviously, the second one, any day, will get better results because his focus is on showing up, not on the outcome. Now, I know this weight loss example is not related to manifestation, but this is just me trying to explain to you how consistency works and how manifestations work when it is all about consistency, right? See, it's about how I can handle consistently the resistance that I have. How can I self soothe? How can I be there for myself against my own limitations? We often want instant results, which is not a bad thing at all and not impossible. But understand this thing, that manifestation is a lifelong process. And every time you choose the new you are creating a habit to choose the new you. The more you focus on creating that habit, the more you focus on the habit of choosing your new self as the goal, the more you make victory a habit in every area of your life, facing every small fear that comes your way, doing as much as you can for yourself, staying as consistent as you can, then watch the world shift to your new way of living, and that too consistently. There are two lines, quotes that I heard that I will like to end the video with. And they have had a very big impact on my life, so I just intend that they have the same kind of impact on your life too. The first one is that the more consistent I am, the luckier I get. I heard this from one of my ideals. He's a very good person, and watching his videos based on wealth is something that I go for. And what happens is that he mentioned this thing, that the more consistent I am, the luckier I get, which means that the more consistent I am in shorter things, the more luckier I get in bigger things, because that habit gives me greater results. And the second one is, the man who loves to walk will always reach farther than the man who loves the destination. Which means that when your habit and when the process is more important to you, you will reach way farther than when the destination is the only goal. I really intend that this video, these lines and these things that I said have the impact in your life that they had in me and that they had for me. And I am going to be looking forward to post the next video, and please post any comments for any YouTube video suggestions in my comment box below. Thank you.